doing with these. I suppose the traditional one was that they were being used to cook meat, and they work very, very efficiently with this. If you get a big joint of maybe beef or venison or lamb, you wrap it in some like straw or grass and you place it into this hot water, it will cook. And if you go to any of the big heritage centres around Ireland, like the Heritage Park in Wexford or Craigellone in Clare, they'll actually do this, they'll recreate it and they'll cut up the meat, and apparently it tastes great. I've never tasted it myself. So it's possible that these were used also for cooking meat, maybe in special events in people's lives, maybe certain birthdays or even weddings or something like that. Whole communities came together at these locations and maybe cooked a whole cow and they all feasted together on it. The problem with this theory is that we rarely find any animal bone at these sites, and you'd expect that if they were butchering large animals, and we don't really find too many flint knives or bronze blades. But I suppose it's possible because it's often acidic conditions, so maybe the bone doesn't survive. But so other theories have been suggested, and just when Charles mentions sewage and soap, some people suggest that maybe they're processing animals in other ways to create soaps, or maybe to produce dye for dyeing clothes, because you need hot water with that. And tanning has also been suggested, but I'm not really sure how you need hot water for tanning. Other suggestions for these unusual sites include bathing, maybe just simply bathing. But of late, another theory has come to the fore, like the brewing. It's a new idea, because sometimes we find structures over the troughs that the hot water has been heated, the water has been heated in. And this has led people to suggest maybe that they're actually a kind of sauna or a sweat house. You can imagine if there was a tent-like structure over the trough, you throw your stones in, and the hot water will create loads and loads of steam. And this is sort of ethnographic parallels from around the world. The North American Indians had very similar sweat lodges that they used for purification ceremonies. And in places like Finland and Russia, they have saunas that were used for women when they were giving birth. They actually went to saunas and apparently made it easier. So maybe some of these sites were being used for special ceremonies like that. Maybe it wasn't just for making beer or cooking food. Maybe they had a variety of uses. It's kind of unusual. These sites we find literally everywhere. Every county has them and have loads. And any stream you go close to, any boggy wet ground will find a burnt mounds. But we're not 100% sure what they use for. But brewing is one of the options. Possibly brewing, possibly so.
And do you want to say anything?